for the fifth time this season have scored a touchdown on their first possession. Well, you get these big tackles coming in these goal line packages, and you expect run, and you kind of lose track of them from time to time. Look at the sell by Mike Johnson. That is outstanding. That is great knowledge by an offensive tackle to not just release to the flat on your route. He sold the pass protection and then slipped into the flat.
We got tackles going just now. We got O-line that's scoring. We got O-line that's scoring. Who they going to cover?
The Falcons defense flying high. Atlanta gets a chance to extend its early lead.
Oh, it's intercepted. Asante Samuel with a diving interception.
What brings joy in my life? My mother is 8,000 miles away. Music is our common bond. I more than love when she sings on the phone. And it means, don't leave me yet. I have a lot to tell you. My name is Geeta, and my mom is by a sister one.
Get unlimited calling to India and over 60 countries for one low price from any phone. Prepare yourself for the feeling of more water without using more water. With the unique wave pattern of Delta H2O kinetic technology, another way Delta is more than just a shower. See what Delta can do.
Tomorrow on NFL AM, the man who anchors the Steelers' offensive line joins us live to talk about the impact of their injured leader, Ben Roethlisberger. And we scored the best celebration dances from Week 10. Plus all the news from around the league first.
Join the crew live from Buffalo as they break down all the action and wrap up the game with highlights and player interviews. The Kay Jewelers Post-Game Show, Thursday, only on NFL Network.
We'll get you back to NFL replay between the Falcons and Saints in a minute. This NFL Network Now update is presented by Verizon. I'm Molly Caron. Hoping for the best, but bracing for the worst. So that's the mantra right now in Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger has a sprained SC joint in his throwing shoulder. It's just unclear how bad the sprain is. He could be back Sunday, or he could be out for multiple games. Mike Tomlin is officially calling him questionable for Sunday's game against the Ravens. Same story goes for Jay Cutler. He may not play Monday because of his concussion. The team signed Josh McCown Tuesday for insurance. The other team playing on Monday also has some quarterback questions. Alex Smith's status very much up in the air because of his concussion. NFL Network is your home for Thursday night football. This week an AFC East showdown when the Dolphins visit the Bills. Game time Thursday is at 8 p.m. Eastern. Our coverage starts at 6. This NFL Network Now update has been presented by Verizon.
Hey, we get one more score before they score, man. We're going to be sitting good.
Breeze out of a shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. He's got an interception. It's made by Asante Samuel on the Saints' first play from scrimmage. He's chased down and tackled by Marcus Colston for Samuel. The former Patriot Eagle is his second interception of the season. Could you have imagined a better start if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan? Look at Asante Samuel cross in front of Devery Henderson on that missed throw by Drew Brees. Wow, that is athletic on the catch.
At the conclusion of the play, expressive demonstration. Offense, number 22 and 25. 15-yard penalty will be added. It will be first down and 10.
So Samuel celebrating after the play with William Moore. It cost the Falcons 15 yards.
And they look at Mike Smith. Mike Smith's over there with him right now going, that's a great play. But what do we talk about? We talk about penalties, controlling our emotions during the course of this game. Football is an emotional game, but you've got to have control of those emotions.
You can't have those types of penalties. That's yardage that we would have had the ball on the 12-yard line and we ended up having it back on the 27. So big change there when you're playing in the red zone. But I know both of those guys have learned from it, and they understand what they can and cannot do.
There's Fire on first down. Turner able to gain 4. Down to the Saints 23-yard line. Second down and 6. And Chris Rogers in the backfield. From the Saints 24. Ryan to Jason Snelling. Snelling down at the 19-yard line. For the first team. In on the tackle, so Atlanta, following the New Orleans turnover, will send out the field goal unit.
We are not getting the surge that we need to on the run plays. We've got to be able to move the line of scrimmage in those third down and one situations. Those are to the advantage of the offense, and we're not getting that done right now.
There's Matt Ryan's 37-yard attempt from the right hand. He missed 2 against Dallas. Ryan connects.
Next on NFL Replay, Chris Ivory and the Saints march back. Don't miss one of the greatest runs